Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
Welcome, everybody. This is Kevin Jackson talking to you. Why am I talking in Italian? I do not know. No, I do. Let me tell you why. Silvio Berlusconi, the former Italian PM, said 600,000 migrants need to leave Italy. Welcome, everybody. Kevin Jackson here. It is the Kevin Jackson Show. It's not the Kevin Jackson Show today. No, it is the Kevin Jackson Show. And you are part of the resistance. And let me tell you what's going on, folks. You are exporting the American way of life overseas again. It was gone. We've been importing idiocy into our way of life, into our government, into all of our different systems. Healthcare. Oh, we need a single payer. We need government-sponsored healthcare. Government does nothing well. Nothing. The only thing government does well is it kills its citizens. Kills them with amazing, expertise in that area. I can tell you, I could give you just item after item, area after area where you let the government get control of it, and man, they're gonna fleece you, and then you're gonna die. Because once they get everything they can out of you and they suck you dry, they toss you under the bus. The former PM of Italy, immigration has become an urgent question because after years with a left-wing government, there are 600,000 migrants who don't have the right to stay. We consider it to be an absolute priority to regain control over the situation. This, folks, is Italy. This is Europe, where there's supposed to be open borders and all accepting. Do you understand why Brexit occurred? Europe, the Brits said enough is enough. Stop forcing in all these other cultures and crushing the identity of Britain. Here's what Berlusconi went on to say. He says, when we're in government, we will invest many resources in security. We will boost police presence and reintroduce the Safe Streets Initiative. Our soldiers will patrol the streets alongside police officers. He's saying we have lost who we are. We've lost our soul. Nothing is safe. These are great ideas, by the way. You know, if they wanted to make, use this as an example. If they wanted to make black neighborhoods safe, bring in the National Guard. Oh, you can't do that, Kevin, because then it would be racist that you have more protections in the neighborhoods where they need it. Can you imagine you're out and about and you can go out at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night because there are armed military personnel ready to protect you all along the block. Now, if it were the Black Panthers, the left would go, look at that. That's just so wonderful what they've done. That is our civilian core of helping people. But if it were militia, they would, look at those crazy militia people, the Tea Party trying to menacing black folks. If it's the military, same thing. If they wanted to make safer neighborhoods, do you really think that they couldn't do it? I mean, we have a lot of stuff at our disposal. In Ferguson, Missouri, they had armed police officers that watched looters loot stores, given the order by the then Governor Jay Nixon to stand down. You have areas in Europe, or well, not just Europe, you have areas around the world that you cannot go. They are called no-go zones. In my wildest dreams, I wouldn't have believed that those types of things are possible in free countries. In a rousing statement that they say will resonate around the EU, Berlusconi said, today, Italy counts for nothing in Brussels and the world. We will make it count again. He's talking about the EU, the European Union. His comments come amid growing racial tensions in Italy. An African drug dealer is believed to have cut up an Italian teenager's body and dumped her in the countryside. And then a member of an anti-migrant group shot at 6 African men in Macerata. Berlusconi's Forza Italia has forged an alliance with 2 right-wing parties, the Northern League and the smaller borders of Italy, for the elections on March the 4th. He wants back in. Why? To save Italy. Now, let me tell you what's going on with these migrants, these African migrants. The problem is this. When Kevin Jackson goes to Italy, they're not going to see Kevin Jackson, the American. They're going to see an African. And they're going to lump me in with those clowns that are cutting people up and putting them on the countryside. And I don't like that, because I just want to go and have some of that delicious food. I don't want to go over there and get embroiled in their political nonsense. Wouldn't it be nice, I'm just saying as a black dude, to travel the world and people go, oh, there's a man to be respected. But no, we got migrants who are pretty much uncivilized, living in these, okay, let's go ahead and say it, crap holes. You can use whatever word you want. You don't have the FCC breathing down your neck. But you know what I'm saying? These people come from these places, third world nations. They have a care in the world about how other people govern themselves. And they're setting the standard. Now, black Americans, there used to be a time when you would go to Europe and you were free, because Europe looked at blacks and went, shoot, man, they're oppressed in America. We embrace you, my brother. What's up? You know, they were ready to go. Most of the big jazz guys, the big band guys, they love playing overseas, particularly in Europe, because they felt human. You think that's going to last? You think these people are looking at blacks now and going, oh, they're cool? No. The birth of the cool, that was a Miles Davis album. It's over. For blacks, they look at you now as, these are the people that probably Islam or, ex-RFU, Russia, African gang members, whatever. And yeah, it's a horrible thing to consider. Mass illegal migration leads to social disharmony. The EU's ridiculous open border policy needs to be changed immediately. The Italian people will have no chance, or I should say, this is what I'm reading here. It says they will have a chance to strike a blow at this mass migration madness in the election. See, they get it. They're done with it. And I don't blame them. You know, we got a ton to talk about. I'm going to tell you another reason why the Republicans are going to win. It's a Bernie Goldberg piece that I read, and fascinating piece. And then I may do a little listener stuff. We'll see if we get to it. Folks, you're listening to Kevin Jackson, KJRadio.com.
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
Do you owe back taxes to the IRS or state? The secret to avoiding the IRS nightmare is to seek professional representation. My friends at Security Tax Associates provide the most cost-effective and ethical representation in the industry while helping to avoid seizures, levies, and wage garnishments. Security Tax Associates is here to ensure that the appropriate steps are taken to permanently eliminate any possibility of future tax burdens once and for all. For a free, no-obligation consultation, contact Security Tax Associates, 844-779-4177. That's 844-779-4177. 844-779-4177. Or visit them at securitytaxassociates.com.
Beth Cook Moranville, author of Closer Than Your Breath, a book of hope.
Hope, that wonderful, wonderful four-letter word that you may feel completely out of. I wrote this book to give you great hope. It's not too late. If fetal position is an all too familiar place for you, I understand. If the next 60 seconds are too long, this book is for you. Wherever you are right now, whether you're dealing with divorce or death or sickness, take hope. You are going to make it through this pain. Don't roll your eyes. I've walked this road and I know it. The best is yet to come.
Closer Than Your Breath, a book of hope from author and speaker Beth Cook Moranville, can be found on Amazon.com or Kindle.com. For more information, visit closerthanyourBreath.com or on Facebook at Closer Than Your Breath.